themselves here in the second half.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll go again with Genty. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, Smith. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thornton. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
A gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Now Gino. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
The Raider 1st down. A gain of 12.
Gino going to hand it to Genty.
1st down.
A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Raiders 1st down. 1st and 10.
On the give, Genty. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now it's Smith. Wide open receiver complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 15-yard line.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now it's Genty. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. Now Smith. Got his tight end, that's complete. That's Bowers. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Brock Bowers, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Raiders are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. So a heck of a drive right there with the game potentially hanging in the balance.
A very good drive, and now conversion to make it a 2-score game and a solid lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game.
I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker.
To kick off for Las Vegas.
Working on the phone, G, the data, try the money more to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Taking it right down Broadway. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Cooper Kupp, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Myers connects on the PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is put a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Two minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Smith now to throw. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
That is intercepted. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Oh my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I've just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
The 19-yard line.
Back to throw. Open man right side is Kupp, complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of
Now the
scrimmage.
Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Oh, my goodness! They were in field goal range, but it's intercepted.
It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it might seal the deal as that makes it a 2-score game here with not a lot of time remaining. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
First and 10.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here. He'll try and do this himself.
No, fumble. It's out, it's loose. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete. It's a turnover on downs.
Now Smith. And he's got it. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Brock Bowers
From 19 yards away.
And the Raiders have extended their lead to 15 now here in the 4th. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down, and now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the first down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
Seahawks 21.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas. Torrey Horton on the return. The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
He's going to let it fly.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. This was a very close ball game at halftime. halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here.